This is my first time having an event here at Wampa. I've attended other events, but this is the first Native event like this that I've attended or that I've had here. Normally I rent from other places throughout Tulsa or surrounding areas. We are Wampa members, and so we have a little office studio here. I organized and began the Native American Christmas market. That started, I think in 2011. I also started the Indian Sweetheart Market, the biannual Autumn Star Indian Art Festival, which I usually have in the spring and fall. It originally was like a Mother's Day market, but not everybody is able to be a mother by choice or whatever other reasons, and so I didn't want to exclude anybody or bring any trauma or hurt to those that may not be mothers, so I changed the title to Autumn Star Indian Art Festival so it could be representative of the name of our business and branding. I'm the owner of Autumn Star Catering, and it's a business that I own, and it specializes in traditional Native foods, and so I cater, I do private events, I do some classes. I help whenever I can for different organizations, different families, whether it's for funerals, ceremonies, tribal meetings. We've also been invited to the Smithsonian, to the National Monument of the American Indian. My older daughter and I, when she was just 15, and we worked as consultants to them and helped with the 3-day festival, the Living Earth Festival. And it's important for me to, as a daughter of someone that's an artist and granddaughter of of people that were Indian artists and performers, storytellers, singers, that the events are organized by Native people that were immersed and grew up in the environment and can advocate and look out for the artists, and so that the artists have a platform to sell and they can get the orders and the business directly to them and from them without a middle person, anything like that. So you can buy directly from the artist and you can custom do your order. People can come out to these events and actually meet the artists themselves and watch them. As you saw in there, most of them are beading or doing different things at their tables. I have a podcast, Restless Natives Podcast, and it's originally supposed to be to showcase and highlight creative indigenous people in the community that may not be doing traditional type of Indian art that mainstream associates us with: oils, paints, beads, that kind of thing. Not to dismiss any of that, but to let people know that also there's other artists that are photographers, graphic artists, pop artists, mural artists. Junior Miss Indian Tulsa Princesses are a revival of titles, a pair of titles that were very popular in the 80s, 90s, and I believe I'm not sure what year, in the 2000s, and I'm not even sure if it started in the 70s, but I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s, it was a big deal, and I had lots of friends that were title holders. And it began by Archie Mason and his wife, the late Ramona Mason, and then it's just been it's just been dormant for a while. And so two of my friends that were both Junior Miss Indian Tulsa Princesses wanted to bring it back, and we had been talking about it, and they'd been asking me to help them as well. And so we just got excited and didn't want to have to wait a whole other year and go through the process of waiting. So they just went ahead and decided to select two young ladies. And although I was not princess, they did ask me to help them. And so we've just been putting it together, the three of us, and with help also of two other young ladies that are former princesses of other titles. So it's myself, Claudia Tyner Little Axe, Luana Big Goose Strike Axe Murphy, Tiana Long, and Nicole Badani. So, and then our new Junior Miss Indian Tulsa is Katie Alexander, and our Miss Indian Tulsa is Abby Reynolds. I want to thank the following people for really kind of helping us get this going. It was really just kind of a group of us friends, girlfriends that we've grown up together and have remained friends over the years. And so again, that would be Luana Big Goose, Strike Axe Murphy, Claudia Tyner Little Axe, myself, Tiana Long, and Nicole Benani, but also with the blessings of Archie Mason and the late Ramona Mason's daughter, Marcy Wakeford.